ABC News exclusive on that verdict that sparked so much national division and debate this weekend. George Zimmerman found not guilty of murder when he shot 17-year-old Trayvon Martin. And in that courtroom listening were his parents, Gladys and Robert Zimmerman, who are speaking out tonight one-on-one with our own Barbara Walters, an ABC News exclusive. And Barbara, great to have you here to tell us about it.
Thank you. Well, we just left them a short time ago. Diane, since the verdict, this is the first time that they have done an on-camera interview, holding hands, talking about their son, whom they feel has been terribly misunderstood. When you finally got a chance to talk to your son in the courtroom after the verdict, what did he say to you?
I hugged him, I kissed him, and he said, "Thank you, Mom. I want to go home."
Are you concerned for George's safety?
Yes, I do.
Yes?
Yes.
Why? What do you think could happen?
It's a lot of death threats on, in the social media.
Are you concerned about death threats? Have you had death threats?
We've had an enormous amount of death threats. George's legal counsel has had death threats. The police chief of Sanford, many people have had death threats.
The protests have been mostly framed by the issue of race, as you both know. What do you say to people who are demanding vengeance?
It's nothing I can tell them, but it's something that I can do. I can pray for them.
Is your son George a racist?
Absolutely not. He's never been taught to be a racist.
We've seen him not showing a lot of emotion, but that's not the son you see. Describe George to us.
What you see is a composed person.
Mm-hmm.
A composed person, that's what you see. And that's what you will see in all my kids.
What are his expectations about being able to live a normal life? He's been such a target for a year and a half. You think he can live a, quote, normal life?
I don't know. Only time will tell. Even for us who have not been living a normal life, for the past months, it is hard. It is hard because we have lost everything.
So you think your son has to stay in hiding for a long time?
If I was him, I would.
As parents, what would you say to Trayvon Martin's parents?
That we are deeply sorry for this tragedy. Deeply sorry. And we pray for the departed. We pray for Trayvon Martin.
This is a family who, although they are relieved that their son was acquitted, said that their own life is all but ruined. They can't go back to their house, they're out of money, and they are afraid themselves.
Afraid themselves. Mm-hmm. And have they talked to him? Have they talked to their son?
They haven't. They say they're afraid to talk to him because they're afraid that the phone call is being monitored. They're worried that the phones could be tapped. The whole family does not know where he's hiding, and they think that's the best thing.